how's it going? Hope all is well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to tell the story of Angel Connor, the 28-year-old soldier. This video is to bring awareness to the injustices in our community. I mean, no harm to the families and friends of the victims. All information included is public knowledge. The information included was gathered by local news outlets. Angel Connor grew up in Cocoa, Florida. According to reports that interviewed her family, at first she was a shy little girl with big doe eyes, and she was a very quiet child. They stated she loved her dad. He was the biggest man in the world to her. As she got older, Angel learned how to style hair and makeup, practicing on her friends. She ran track and was known as a social butterfly who loved to vibe or just hang with friends. And in high school, she not only ran track, but she was also on the basketball court. Angel joined the Army full-time in May 2011. And then the Army Reserves after having her son. After her time in the reserves ended, she was determined to be in the Army full-time to provide for herself and her son.
Angel Connor dedicated about 5 years into the military. She has a son who will be 7 on the 12th of February. She was very bright. She could light up a room. Extremely intelligent. And she was also ranking up in the military.
Angel rejoined the Army full-time in March 2009, and she was a Fort Sill soldier serving her country in Oklahoma. Many articles reported that Angel was such a sweet and giving person. She was so supportive of her friends and family, and she was very thoughtful.
So this was just literally on my mind today because everyone around me right now, as far as my friend circle, even people I just associate with, they are either traveling the world or like they're on and have great jobs and, getting promoted. Just great things is happening. They're living their absolute best life. You know what I'm saying? So like when that happens for me personally, I like to rejoice in my friends and their success and even other people around me, because at the end of the day, what I do understand is that when it's your time, when the time that God has for you is gonna be for you. Don't ever feel weary or, disappointed that you didn't make that promotion, or disappointed that, you didn't get the raise, or you're not traveling the world at this moment. If it's something that you're working for, you praying for, and you're adamant about it, and you have faith, it's gonna happen.
During her time in Oklahoma, she met another soldier by the name of Richard Rasheed Smith. According to reports, they dated for a 9-month period. It was 2:30 a.m., January 18th, less than 3 hours before Angel had talked to her mother. Law enforcement authorities said that the pair were in Angel's apartment when a dispute erupted. Reports stated that Angel was beaten in the face and head. Her eyes were blackened, her jaw was swollen, and her nose was bruised. Police reports showed that Smith retrieved a handgun. He allegedly chased and shot Angel multiple times. Angel, even badly wounded, ran out of the apartment until she collapsed. Officers say they saw Smith running away from the scene, and he had been taken into custody at gunpoint. Angel was rushed to the hospital. However, she later passed away on the operating table as the doctors worked to save her life. Smith was charged with murder in the first degree, domestic abuse, and reckless conduct with a firearm. His bond was set at $2 million. He claims he was defending himself, and he pled not guilty.
The man who shot my sister is now in custody. He has pled not guilty. So we will be going to trial in Oklahoma.
According to news reports, Angel's family members have struggled to accept not only that she's gone, but how violent this was. The news also said after her body arrived days later, the family made a difficult choice to have an open casket. Her father came up with the idea to veil her face, and the funeral home technicians touched up some of the visible damages. More than 900 people, friends, classmates, soldiers, family, all crowded in the sanctuary to celebrate her homegoing. Many paid their final respects while looking over at Angel and the evidence of a violent end seen on her veiled face. As it relates to her son, the article stated that her sister found him FaceTiming Angel, and he looked at her and said, "My mom won't answer." So I know his heart is hurting. Her sister wants to make sure this story is heard and told to as many people as possible.
I am Jessica Connor. I am Angel Connor's older sister. My little sister was down in Oklahoma, Fort Sill. While stationed there in the military, I'm here to speak out against domestic violence and also gun violence. We need as much support as we can possibly receive. I have started a GoFundMe called Angel Got Her Wings. Please help us with anything that you can. Thank you to everyone who has sent flowers, cards, and has been here to support the Connor family through this tragic time. Thank you especially to those who made those individual tributes to my sister. We greatly appreciate everything that everyone has done. Thank you to the community. Thank you.
Please make sure you check out their GoFundMe account. The account is in order to help assist the family with the expenses of traveling to Oklahoma. As I said in the beginning, they are from Florida and they really want to make sure they're there at those court cases. Like I said, the suspect is pleading not guilty and the family want to stand in her absence to fight for her. This is a very sad story. I'm praying for her friends and family and sending love and light. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll make sure I'll link the GoFundMe down below. Love you guys. Bye.